So this has been a 15-year plus process. So everything from getting the title of the property from the city to raising the $300,000+ to do the restoration, to putting out or getting bids for construction, and also like very much maintaining those contracts. So it has been a marriage of both community stakeholders as well as like community members, and understanding and emphasizing the fact that Black life needs to be preserved and saved, and those stories need to be told here in Winston-Salem so that our youth not only understands the rich heritage that their legacy is, but also who and what they can be, to remind themselves that anything is possible. This neighborhood is the first planned Black community here in Winston-Salem, Happy Hill, which started in 1872 when people started buying plots of land, including plots like this, and building homes on these pieces of land. And why that's particularly important is the idea of agency, right? When we think about post-Reconstruction, when we think about post-emancipation, particularly post-Reconstruction, agency is one of the things that often got stripped away, right, through things like Jim Crow. And so to emphasize the fact that these people were able to choose for themselves the plot of land, the structure of house that they wanted to build, right, what color they wanted it to be, right, what they wanted to do with it, this idea that they were owning land and choosing for themselves, that is equally as important of a story to tell. I pray that our community comes to realize that Black stories are worth saving and telling and preserving. Often, especially when we think about the neighbors like Old Salem, there has been a strong sense of stewardship around materiality. And here at the Shotgun House, we have to be equally as intentional with our Black spaces. And so whether it's the Shotgun House, the George Black House, Sam the Dot Man's house, right? There are so many different edifices here within Winston-Salem that you need to be intentional about saving and preserving. And so I'm hoping that our youth will not only be able to know themselves through their history, but then also those from outside of the community will be able to understand that what has happened here in Winston-Salem is like none other, and that it's worth coming visiting and learning more about this actual history.